Okay.
Introducing yourself. And there's
Well,
already cool
you only got my boobs. You gotta. All right. Oh, okay. Hi, this is Beautiful Diz, and we are at NYC Comic Con. I got a question, and it was how long did it take? What's my cosplay? My cosplay is Domino, and how long did it take me to make it? It was super quick, easy, barely an inconvenience, if you get the joke. It took me literally. I had some leggings. These are things I found in my closet. Someone gifted me some swords, and I have an afro, so it all works. A little white paint. Literally, maybe 20 minutes to put together. Bye, guys. It's been nice seeing you.
Are we on? Okay. What is my favorite part of New York Comic Con? I think just in general with Comic Con, I just love community. And I feel like this is a safe space for nerds and for people to just be as free and as nerdy as they want to be without any judgment. And, like, I mean, you know, it's just a community where everyone has like-minded ideas about the things that we like. You know, everyone knows. Like, I just had a conversation with him over there about Spider-Man and the lore, and he knew as much as I knew. So community is my favorite part about New York Comic Con. What anime world would I want to live in? Not Dragon Ball Z, because every month somebody's coming threatening to destroy the planet. Can we call Pokemon an anime? I think we can. I would love to live in a Pokemon world, right? I would probably want to be the best there ever was, right? Charizard, Mew, I'll catch them all. Mew, Charizard, Vaporeon, let me see, Ho-Oh, Charizard's my starter. Charmander's my starter, yes. Big three. What is my big three animes? Dragon Ball Z was my first, so it was my first. Number two, I'd have to say Naruto. It's mostly all shonen. I know it's stereotypical, but Naruto it was just so heavy in my life when I was growing up, and it was the first time I actually started reading manga, right? Third, I have to say Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a classic. I just love the story. I love the writing, and I just love how raw it is. Like, Yu Yu Hakusho was like one of the first raw things, uncut things that I've ever watched. I don't know what the worst is. Let me just say Dragon Ball Evolution. I'm not going to say too much about it, but come on, y'all. Come on. First anime I've ever watched, I just want to say maybe it's Dragon Ball Z. I mean, when I think about this question, I think of Dragon Ball Z just because I remember walking into my living room, and my cousin who introduced me to anime, he was watching Dragon Ball Z, and I was just asking questions as a little boy. I'm like, who is that? I remember my first favorite character from DBZ was Piccolo. It's Gohan now, but it was Piccolo. I think that was the first person I saw. He looked badass, and I just started watching with my cousin, and I eventually started watching it myself. My cosplay is the Red Power Ranger. I ordered it. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ordered it. It costs a little bit, but Power Rangers have been in my life since I was a child. I've always envisioned myself as a Red Ranger, and something cool happened today. I went up to Austin St. John, who is the original Red Ranger, Jason, and I gave him his flowers, and I told him that he was my first example of a leader. As a child. Now I was glued to the TV, wanting to be him, wanting to be the Red Ranger, and I'm all about giving people their flowers, and so thank you, Austin. I am the Red Ranger today, and I love this con.
That's right. All right, so question number one is, what is my favorite part of New York Comic Con? So it's actually my first Comic Con I've ever been to. I've never been to a Comic Con before. Right off the bat, I can honestly say it's significantly lower pressure than I thought it would be, and people here are the friendliest people. It's long story short, I was kind of telling him this earlier, but back in middle school and high school, if you were into a lot of the stuff that you see in Comic-Con, you got made fun of, but up here it's you're meeting your homies. So I really like that. It's pretty chill. What anime world would I want to live in? That's a good one. Honestly, I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z, but no, Super Buu would kill me. You know what I would say? I'd say Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like learning how to do a bunch of like, elements and then knowing how to mix it. Like, it'd be kind of sick. What are my big 3 animes, and then what is the worst anime? Big 3 animes: Cowboy Bebop, definitely. Dragon Ball Z, of course, because we grew up on it. And oh god, that's like a third one anime. I guess like if I had to think of like a third anime, I'd probably go with see, I said Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball Z. The only one I can think of is Naruto for now. I'm sure it's something else, but I like those 3. And then what's the worst anime? Oh, what was that one called? There was one where it's like the ending was terrible. I can't remember it. I remember just watching, like, I think I just like threw it out of my brain. It was just horrible. What is a story you have from a con I've been to before? Haven't gone to any of the cons, so can't really answer that one. What was the first anime I ever watched? Pokemon, technically. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll change my answer. For the 3 big animes, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, and Cowboy Bebop. There we go. Definitely Pokemon. I used to, like, I want to bring it. I'm so glad that, like, Demon Slayer brought it back with, like, bringing, like, the theatrical release of, like, animes, because that was my childhood, and I want kids to really get that stuff, so that'd be pretty cool. What anime has the best intro song? Definitely.
Another question?
Yeah. What anime had the best intro song? What'd you answer as?
I didn't read that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. What's yours?
Intro? Man, I don't know, man.
I know mine immediately.
That's hard because like Pokemon slap,
Of course.
but Yu Yu Hakusho's Smile Bomb slaps.
I was gonna say the Death Notes. The Death Notes openings are so freaking good, and Bleach.
Man.
Bleach opening number 7 is phenomenal.
Pokemon,
They're both
like,
good.
Singing my heart out. I want to be the very best, but Smile Bomb,
Yeah.
it slaps, man.
That's not a bad one. And the last one is, what is my cosplay and how long did it take to make? Shit. So I had this as a last minute. Long story short, I was supposed to be a Power Ranger, but my costume came into the mail after I already left for Comic-Con. So because of that, I didn't get a chance to wear my costume. So, yeah. And
I'm gonna let that go by first. So, am I good? So, my favorite part of New York Comic Con, honestly, today was my very first day of my very first time going to Comic Con, and I was in absolute awe. Just the entire environment. You know, as soon as you walk in the doors, you automatically feel like you have this sense of connection with everybody that's at the convention. You know, we're all there for the same purpose, to just, you know, nerd out and enjoy ourselves at the convention. And I mean, it was great. You know, all the unique costumes that everybody had, the intricate details everybody had in the costumes. I mean, it was unbelievable, and I would love to just live out this day every day for the rest of my life.
There we go. My favorite part is cosplaying with the kids. As you grow older, you learn and determine that this is something that you enjoy doing until the moment that you disappear from the earth. Anime world that I would like to live in, I don't know, anything that's fantasy-like, so I guess Dragon Ball Z would be pretty much interesting. Where exactly, I don't know, but I think more of a Final Fantasy world of Final Fantasy VII. Three big animes, well, I guess Chainsaw Man, that would be my main one. I can't be able to give you a worst one or a favorite one, but that's just the best one that I've got so far. There's many stories that you can be able to get from a con, but completely honest, every day is a brand new story. So for me, every day hanging out with my kids is a new page for the con. First anime I ever watched, I want to say Dragon Ball Z. I enjoyed it so much that it got me going wild and crazy. Anime that has the best intro song, obviously Chainsaw Man. but then sometimes there's Dragon Ball Z, and it just depends on what's your inquiry about. And then I got people next to me. And the cosplay is Chainsaw Man. That took 10 hours for the blade, and I want to say like maybe 8 days for the helmet. If you see behind me, Mr. Shy over there. But yes, that took a while to be able to create. Thank you.
Well, I thought you were going to ask me.
What is your cosplay and how long did it take to make?
I'm a Boricua Lorian from Star Wars, and this took about a month to make.
Oh.
Go on, go put it back a little bit.
Yeah. My favorite part of Comic-Con is that people just dress up in everything, and you all just look at each other with goodwill and enjoy each other's costumes and take pictures and laugh and have a good time.
To you or straight to camera? All right, so a great story from my very first ever Comic-Con. This was in San Diego. This was circa 2009. Didn't have a costume, just rolled up. Walking inside, 300 was out. All these gladiator guys took some pictures. Go walking through the building, and the ropes are there. And as I approach the ropes, this older gentleman is being escorted, and they say, everybody's got to stop. And who comes walking right by me? Stan Lee. And he looks me right in the eye and he goes, "What's up, kid?" And I was like, oh my God, Stan Lee just said, "What's up, kid?" to me. And he walked by, and that was my very first ever con moment and stayed with me forever. So I like to pay homage to not only Stan Lee, but Balin, Ray Stevenson. This one is for you.
My favorite part of New York Comic Con is definitely the community. I've always seen, this is my first time ever at something like this. First day, first everything, and I always see it on photos and TikTok and videos and things like that. But you get here and you see just the community, the energy. It's just incredible. You see the exhibits, you see all these celebrities that you never thought you'd run into like a day in your life. And I mean, you can hear it in my voice, like the energy, just cheering people on. It's unmatched. There's really nothing like this. I definitely will be back.